Traders, in this video we are going to have a look at our new signal indicator here and the alerts that they're giving us. A couple of results from yesterday. We had a Binance and a Bitcoin Cash trade that played out really nicely. So I'll show you these and I'll explain why we took the trade, and then we're going to look at some of the other alerts and see what opportunities we have. Yeah, I mean, you'll be able to use this as a full tutorial. Right. So yesterday we had this signal. Right, 15-minute time frame. We're looking at this one in particular, the triangle. So this is a bullish triangle, this is a bearish triangle. Now in a bullish trend, right, we only want to buy, to go long. So yesterday this signal fired here, and I came into the chart and we'd had this pullback, and I went off that signal coming out of the red zone. Given that these were bullish, in fact that would have been a little bit different yesterday. I'll show you what I was looking at yesterday. Bar replay, let's just go here. Alright, the daily was bullish yesterday. Right, so that was what I saw when I came into the chart. Now this was Bitcoin Cash. So based on that and the fact that this is liquidity momentum, liquidity in the market crossed up here. You can see the cross, green. Take this trade. We took that one and it played out nicely. Just get rid of that. I'll show you our crypto telegram, and then we'll come back and we'll have a good look at these. This is trading into the green zone. You can see this green shaded zone behind here, so this is a really good signal. Just go over to Telegram and I'll show you what we've got. Alright, so this is our BIP crypto, and we took this Binance trade here and Bitcoin Cash here. You can actually set this to automatic trading. One click follow, set auto trading. One click follow. Okay, so you can actually have these signals automatically transferred to your, there's Binance, BitGet, Bybit, KuCoin, OKX. Okay, so a bunch of different exchanges. Alrighty, let's just go back and we'll have a look at these signals. And yeah, so that one was nice. We had a Binance coin. Let's click on that. This was based on this signal here, and these other signals will give you the pullbacks. So if we go up from here, see that, and this one travel up, a bit of a pullback, they should give you the pullbacks. Anyway, this was a no-brainer. Nice pullback in here. This was the London Open, this blue line rotation, and we're in. Target reached. So we'll have a look at the alerts. So these alerts that I've got here are these ones, the triangle. So we've got a green triangle. There's the diamond, I should say. There's diamonds and triangles. The diamond is the main one. And if it's a green diamond and these are green, and we see a green shaded background, as you can see here, all through here, we look for the next buy signal, which is that one and that one. And or we can use these ones as well. We just set them to go off in the alerts, and then we can come in and I'll show you how that works. So let's just go to the alerts, see what's coming in. Click on these. So we'll start with the top, GLMR. Alright, bullish alert. This is a really nice setup here. We've just had the alert, and here's the thing. Okay, strong bullish momentum here. Green has crossed up red. I would take that trade. So what we're going to do is go long. Stop loss will go under this green shade. I'm going to go 1.5R. And I'm just going to place this into Telegram. Bear with me for a minute and I'll just do that now. And then I'll come back. I'll take the trade on my exchange here. Market 0.2% risk and buy. And I'm going to place this in our VIP channel. We've got a little green. Yeah, liquidity momentum's looking good. Okay, here I am. I'm just going to paste that in there. Show you how this works. So paste it in and this gets picked up. Okay, that's the signal. GLMR, and we should get another signal in a minute. All entry targets achieved down here, okay? Okay, back over. Something went wrong with this. Crazy spread. Alright, I'm just going to get rid of that. Oh, okay, this is training it on Pepperstone, yeah. Yeah, you want to be on Binance or one of the crypto exchanges. But anyway, I'm just using this for the signals. Okay, we've got XRP. Another bullish signal. Now you can go out and have a look at the higher time frame if you like. What's it doing? 4-hour chart. That's trending up, I don't mind that. It might pull back. So what I'll do is set a pending. Just grab the fib. Let's have a look at that and see what it looks like actually on the 15-minute. Nah, I don't mind that at all. We'll go long. Okay, buy. It might pull back, but I'm just going to go with the entry current level. Stop loss goes under. Have a look at. Let's take out the fib for a sec. So the stop loss goes in pretty tight. See this green shaded zone through here. You can see these levels there, and then we've got this level here. So I'm just going to go slightly under that. Keep it pretty tight. Okay, I'm good with that. All right, and then just go for a 1.5R. That's it there. Okay, I'll just place this into Telegram. My notes. Okay, bullish XRP. Buy at current price. Okay, profit level. There we go. Stop loss. Okay, I'll grab that. Copy. XRP buy. Go okay. Paste it in. Enter. Right, there you go. Entry targets achieved. Okay, all good. What I might do is, okay, GLMR and XRP, I'll just mark those up. That we're trading those today. I need to change these to Binance. I'll have to do that maybe tomorrow or over the weekend. Okay, back to the signals. That's it, guys. Okay, so we're just running with the trend. KSM. Nice. Okay, bullish signal. I like how it's trending. Okay, we've got liquidity momentum from red to green. It's thick. So we'll take that trade. I don't mind this little pullback. Long position. As easy as this. And we're going to go down under the little green thing. Okay, and what I'll do in a minute is show you how we're doing this. How we're setting up the alerts. And so 1.5R. That'll do. So I'm just going to throw that into VIP and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, there it is. Buy, entry, achieved, and everything's good to go. Alright, okay, that'll do. These are recent. We'll just run with those. It's quite a good signal when, and this is just a 15-minute chart, when everything comes together. Green crosses up and it's coming up from the bottom. That's a good sign. All right. Confluence. So let's go through and have a look and see how the most previous signals were stacking up. Let's start from the bottom. Let's go down here, V-chain, and we'll see how this stacks up. We just have a look at the very last signal on all of these. Okay. Green zone. See, green crossing up here. You've also got these green signal, these alerts coming in here. You got this green alert here. Okay, so after this, you're looking for the first green signal. Go. Okay, stop loss pretty tight. Keep it under that. See the green shade under the bars, the candles. Just run with that for your stop loss. Right, there's 3R. Let's just work it out and see how this went. Let's just go, say we take a 2R target by default. Tron. Okay, then it was bearish. But what you got to do is you got to look and see what the story was back here. See how this is mixed? So, you might think twice. You got a buy signal coming in here, so there's a bit of conflict there. We're not just going to take every signal just for the sake of it. Okay, yeah. Bearish momentum was creeping in, that's for sure. The other thing to look at is this as well. See how this is higher than this? This is a bearish divergence right there. Yeah, but that signal fight, but there's no little triangles after it. We only had that. And I've got a rule of thumb that if it's extended, see how we've got this. This is a fair value gap. You want to look at coming back up into the fair value gap, right? This is part of my rule of thumb. If it's overextended, think twice about it. So look for the next red signal after it pulls back into this fair value gap right there. Anyway, let's just quickly run through. So we're up 2R. The last signal here was bearish, but these are all green. So we'll leave that one alone. I was just getting ready. That's not a trade. PP or Peppy, whatever you want to call it. Here we go. Look, green signal. Okay, this is stacking up here. I'll show you why. All right, green. We get a green up triangle there. We get green crossing up here. Okay, so these two signals. See this little green triangle under here? It's giving you the pullback. That's an entry right there. Okay, call it another 2R. So we're up, 4R. Okay, you just want everything to come together. Near. Nice. Look at that, guys. Okay, you got the green triangle directly after it. You can just see them. I should brighten them up a little bit. We've got this kicking in here. All right. Stop under. 246R. These are fairly correlated, so you're going to find that most of these would have worked out really well. All right, there's another 2R. Look, green triangle. Or the little triangles under. The green is crossing up here. Take it. 8R. So just to really push this home, the best signal is going to be when they're green. You get that. Have a look at the little green under here. That tells you that that's your spot. Or if you're a little bit worried, you can wait for the confirmation here. And this cross up coming up from the bottom, you also got that. This crossover, this is all systems go, guys. That's all we got to look for. Okay. Yeah, New York Open was here, this white line. Binance, we took that trade. I don't know, what are we up? 6.8, 10R, XRP. That one's a bit dodgy. Let's say you did take that. You're down 1R, I would say, on that one. So back to 9R. I'm long there. XLM. This is just looking at every signal from yesterday. There it is. So we're up 9R. There's your main alert. This one here gives you the pullback. Look, stop loss just under here. Entry here. 2R target. Okay, 9. There's 11R. Okay, we've got confirmation here with the green crossing up. Just really, really nice signals. What are we up? 9R, are we? Uniswap. I was thinking of this one. Did we get it? 1.5R, 1.8. Stop loss. Well, you would go under this line here, under here. So, you could just go a standard 2R with this. 2R target. This 3, yeah. 2R, okay. To these lines is monthly, orange is weekly. Okay, what are we up? 11? I don't know, 13R. But, everything stacks up. Some of these are pretty volatile, but take it. Confirmation. Okay, so that's a pretty profitable day. And again. Okay, so the thing to look for again, look, we got that. That gives you this pullback here, but it's a bit early. I mean, you could take that if you like, or you can wait for that. More confirmation here and here. 15R, is it? And it just goes on and on. Matic, 15 to 16 to 17. Oh, look at this. Okay, I missed this one. This was earlier today. Right there, look at that. 19R and the rest. It was a bit mixed. Predominantly green, it's trending up, and it goes on and on. So yeah, I mean the idea is, I'll show you some examples. In fact, what we can do is go through some of these and have a look and see what the last signals were like. I mean, the two we had yesterday were really nice. And just quickly, I'll show you what we've got running here. So we've got the trend bars giving us divergence. There's none on the chart at the moment. And these coloured bars, make sure that we can select divergence. All right, down here it's done, and we've got these guys. Good. All right, the trend channel, take it out. Take everything out, and we'll just go through these, and I'll show you what we've got going. And you can copy this 4x sessions. Okay, this is session time. This is the Asian session. This is orange. New York is white. London is blue. And then grey is New York midnight. So this is just after the Asian session open. Okay, so let's just run down. We've got the trend bar, the trend channel. That helps with levels. Okay, have a look and see here. Stop loss can go, and a break out of the channel. So you can see the cloud break out of the channel, green line. That's a nice bullish signal. And we've got this line. This yellow is a daily, previous daily high or low. Previous daily high or low. And we've also got orange and white. Orange is the weekly and white's the monthly. So that's the channel. Momentum sync will give you also added confluence with the stop loss level, and you can set that. I've got a 15-minute chart going, and we can set this at I've got it 2.5 times the average true range on the 15-minute chart. And time frame 1, 2, 3 and 4, I've got 30, 1, 2 and 3, because it's tracking the momentum. The green momentum is strong here on those higher time frames, so that's extra confluence. Red momentum is bearish, strength is coming bearish. See the momentum and sentiment on the higher time frame. So we want that confluence, and that's definitely happening here. So that's the trend momentum sync. Nothing to do with that, just leave it alone, apart from the ATR. This one here is extreme confluence, right? So that will give us, that will tell you when you might want to consider exiting a trade. That's overbought and oversold. Yeah, and you'll see little green crosses as well. Confluence, extreme confluence, nothing there to do with that. Just leave it alone, right? And then we got this one here. This tracks these time frames, and it will tell you which one is trending bearish and bullish. So most of these are bullish, except for the 4 hour. So given that the daily is bullish, and 4 hours still bearish in terms of the trend, it's trading through the cloud. But when we get a breakout of the cloud, it'll be, the next pull here, that'll turn green, I would think. Okay, and you get these shaded zones, red and green shaded zones. A better signal would be if there was a green shaded zone, but no, that's not there at the moment. Yeah, higher time frames. This is a higher time frame. Let's just have a look. We've got 1, 2 and the 4 hour, and I've removed the daily. So this is the shaded zone on the chart. So when they're trending, we'll know if it's a bullish trend or a bearish trend. All right, the next one is this is just previous daily, weekly, and monthly high and low. This is pushing into the previous daily high, so that's a good sign. It's nice and bullish. 4x sessions, and that's it. And then this one here, there's nothing to change on this. I mean, you could take this threshold to 95. That will tighten it up a little bit more and give you less signals. And just leave it as it is. And then this one down here. Okay, so we're looking for a combination of when everything comes together. Okay, the green bars, it's trending. Oh yeah, I didn't show you this one. This is a bar color. I'm going to take that out This gives you buy and sell signals. Okay, the bar color that I'm preferring is the trend bars. Okay, and then we bring everything together. We want to see the breakout of the cloud. We want to see green bars. We want to see green momentum and sentiment. That's just overbought, oversold. Okay, we want to check the trend on the higher time frames. We want to see where previous daily highs and lows, or daily, weekly and monthly. Sessions start. Okay, usually we see momentum around the sessions opening times. And then we got these guys down here. Yep. Alright guys, there's a 7-day free trial. Take it for a test run. Link is on my website. It's the free trial link. anthonybourne.com. Give it a shot and see how this can make a difference. With that, hope you have a great day. Safe trading, and we'll see you in the next one.